Hey everyone, and welcome back to Learn Spanish Like I Did. Today we're diving headfirst into one of the most talked about and honestly sometimes feared aspects of learning Spanish, the verb to be. Or should I say, verbs to be.
That's right, Wesley, because unlike English, where to be is just to be, in Spanish we've got ser and estar, and today we're putting ser under the microscope. This is foundational stuff, folks, so lean in.
Exactly. Ser is one of those verbs that, once you get it, unlocks so much of the language. It's used for things that are pretty much permanent or at least long-lasting and essential. Think about who you are, what something is, or where something comes from.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, essential. We often use the acronym DOCTOR to remember the main uses of SIR. D-O-C-T-O-R. It's pretty handy, actually. It covers description, occupation, characteristic, time, origin, and relationship.
Oh, I love Doctor. It's such a classic. Let's break that down, starting with D for description. This is when you're describing inherent qualities, like yo soy alto, I am tall, or ella es inteligente, she is intelligent. These are things that typically don't change day to day, right?
Spot on. It's about what someone or something is inherently, not how they feel at a moment, but their core traits. La casa es grande. The house is big. It's not going to suddenly shrink tomorrow, it's part of its description.
Then we move to O for occupation. This is another really straightforward one. Yo soy profesor. I am a teacher. Ella es médica. She is a doctor. Your profession, while it can change, is generally considered a part of your identity, your being, you know?
Right. It's not a temporary state like, I am teaching right now, it's, I am a teacher. Even if you're on vacation, you're still a teacher. It's an established role or identity. What about soy?
Soy is for characteristic, which often overlaps a bit with description, but it emphasizes fundamental traits. El perro es leal, the dog is loyal. Loyalty is a characteristic. Or el clima es frío en invierno, the climate is cold in winter. That's a characteristic of the season.
Good point. It's about what defines something. And estar is for time. This one is super common. Son las 3:30, it is 3:30, or hoy es martes, today is Tuesday. Dates, times, days of the week, all soy.
Yeah, you never hear están las tres. That just sounds weird. It's always son las. And O for origin. This is crucial for saying where someone or something is from. Yo soy de España. I am from Spain. La mesa es de madera. The table is made of wood. The material is its origin, its fundamental composition.
This tells you a lot about identity and background. And finally, R for relationship. Él es mi hermano, he is my brother. Ellos son mis padres, they are my parents. These are established relationships, part of who you are in relation to others.
So, to recap the DOCTOR acronym, SIR is for description, occupation, characteristic, time, origin, and relationship. It's all about what things are fundamentally. Now, let's tackle the conjugations for SIR in the present tense, because knowing when to use it is only half the battle, right? You gotta know how to say it.
Absolutely. Let's go through them. For yo, I, it's soy. Yo soy, simple, right? Yo soy estudiante. I am a student.
And for tú, you, informal, it's eres, tú eres. Like, tú eres muy amable, you are very kind. Very common phrase.
Then for él, ella, and usted, he, she, and you, formal, estés, él es, ella es, usted es. Soa, él es mi amiga, she is my friend.
Next up, nosotros or nosotras. We, it's somos. Nosotros somos. As in, nosotros somos de México. We are from Mexico.
And the infamous vosotros or vosotras, you all, informal, mostly used in Spain, is soy, vosotros sois, vosotras sois, muy graciosas. You all are very funny.
And finally, for ellos, ellas, and ustedes. They and you all, formal, it's son, ellos son. Like, ellos son ingenieros. They are engineers. So, to recap, soy, eres, es, somos. Sois, son. Say it a few times.
Soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Get it stuck in your head, practice it. Now, Wesley, we've talked about soar, but the elephant in the room is estar. How do we really differentiate between ser and estar?
This is where it gets really fun, or really confusing, depending on how you look at it. We've established ser is for permanent inherent qualities. Estar, on the other hand, is generally for temporary states, conditions, emotions, and location.
Yeah, so if ser is about what something is, estar is about how something is or where something is. Think about the difference between ella es bonita and ella está bonita.
Ah, great example. Ella es bonita means she is beautiful. That's her inherent beauty, a characteristic. She's just a beautiful person. But ella está bonita means she looks beautiful today, or she is beautiful right now, maybe because she's dressed up for an event. It's a temporary observation.
Exactly. Or take ser aburrido versus estar aburrido. Él es aburrido means he is boring as a person. His personality is boring. Not great for parties, you know?
Right, that's a description of his characteristic. But él está aburrido means he is bored right now, in this moment. Maybe the podcast is too slow for him. Ha, it's a feeling, a temporary state.
Hopefully not. Another classic is colors. If I say la pared es blanca, it means the wall is white. That's its permanent color. But if I say la manzana está verde, it means the apple is green in the sense of being unripe. Its condition is green. It's not its inherent permanent color for that state of ripeness.
Oh, that's such a good one. Because verde can mean green but also unripe. So ser verde would be something that is green, like an emerald. Estar verde means it's in a state of being unripe. The context is everything.
Right, or even location. This is where it can get tricky. With SOR, we use it for the location of events. La fiesta es en mi casa. The party is at my house. The event itself is there. It's defined by its location.
But for the location of people or objects, it's always estar. Yo estoy en la casa. I am in the house. El libro está en la mesa. The book is on the table. People and things are temporarily located somewhere.
Exactly. You can move, the book can move. The party as an event exists at that location. It's a subtle but important difference. And for emotions, it's always estar. Estoy feliz, I am happy. Están tristes, they are sad. Feelings are temporary.
Which makes total sense, because emotions are states, conditions. They come and go. So you wouldn't say yo soy feliz, unless you're trying to say that happiness is your inherent state of being, like, I am a happy person. But even then, for the feeling, it's estar.
That's a good distinction. Soy feliz could mean I am a happy person by nature, which is a characteristic. But if you're feeling happy right now, in this moment, it's estoy feliz. It's about that specific condition versus an inherent trait.
So much nuance in just two little verbs. It really makes you appreciate the richness of the language, but also how frustrating it can be for beginners. The key is really to think about permanence versus temporary, and inherent qualities versus states or conditions.
And practice, practice, practice. Listen for it in native speech, try to use it yourself. Make mistakes because that's how you learn. Don't be afraid to sound a little silly sometimes.
Exactly. Like I remember trying to say I am tired and saying, yo soy cansado, because I thought cansado was just a description. And my Spanish friend looked at me like, are you saying you are a tired person, by nature? I was like, no, I just feel tired right now.
Ha! That's a perfect example. It should be estoy cansado, because tiredness is a temporary state. It comes and goes. We've all been there. It's those little moments of confusion that solidify the rule in your mind.
Definitely. Another one I always try to highlight is with adjectives that can change meaning depending on whether you use ser or estar. Take listo ready or smart.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Ser listo means to be smart or clever. That's an inherent characteristic. Mi hermano es muy listo. My brother is very smart.
But estar listo means to be ready. So if you're packing your bags and someone asks, ¿Estás listo? They're asking if you're ready to go, not if you've suddenly become smart in the last 5 minutes.
That's hilarious. Imagine the confusion. Sí, soy listo. Wait, I thought you were always smart? Are you ready or are you just reiterating your intelligence? Context, people, context.
It all boils down to that fundamental difference. Ser for essence, estar for state. When you're trying to decide, ask yourself, is this an inherent defining quality or is it a temporary condition, location, or feeling?
And remember those doctor uses for ser: description, occupation, characteristic, time, origin, and relationship. If it fits one of those, you're almost certainly using soar.
It takes time, but it will click. Trust me. The more you immerse yourself, the more you speak, listen, and read, the more intuitive it becomes. You'll start to feel which one is correct.
Absolutely. It's a journey, not a sprint, and mastering sir is a huge milestone in that journey, so practice those conjugations. Soy, eres, es, somos, soy, son, and keep those doctor rules in mind.
That's it for today's deep dive into sir. We hope this helps clear up some of the confusion and gives you a solid foundation. Keep practicing and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Gracias for joining us on Learn Spanish Like I Did. We'll catch you next time for more Spanish adventures. Adios!
Hasta luego.